show. We got a lot to squeeze into 4 days. I'm going to be out next Friday. John Cleese will join me. Comedian Lewis Black, Sam Morrell, they're both going to be on the show next week. I'll have more passes for you to go see Great White and Slaughter. I'll have Lewis Black tickets for you. He's doing MGM Northfield Park a couple of Fridays from now. I'll put you at that Kiss show. It's allegedly their very last showing here in Cleveland. They're doing the Romo Fijo on the 22nd of this month. And I'll have Carnival of Horrors passes for you, too. Down there in Canton at the Stark County Fairgrounds. Has anybody paid attention to Lewis the Skeleton? Is anybody hip to this?
No.
They can't keep it in stock at Target. You might see houses now that have giant skeletons. Somehow
Got
along
one
the
in my
line.
neighborhood right up the street from me.
Do you?
There's a big old skeleton. There's there last year, too.
Somewhere along the line, Halloween decorations got supersized. I guess people were just kind of bored of what was happening. And so now you've got people that like need guy wires in their front yard to keep these things up. But apparently there's one at like Target that they can't keep in stock. And everybody's laughing because I'll show you this here. Because apparently his name is Lewis. He doesn't want to be known as just a regular jack-o'-lantern.
I am not a jack-o'-lantern.
My name is Lewis. There you go.
That's it?
That's it.
People go
My
crazy for that?
name is Lewis. Yes.
I am not a jack-o'-lantern. My name is
It's so stupid.
It's wild, but people are buying it left and right. It's $180, and they cannot keep it in stock. It is sold out at stores around the country. People are putting it back online for more than $180. So Lewis, the 12-foot-tall jack-o'-lantern, I'm sorry, 8-foot-tall jack-o'-lantern, pumpkin head on a skeleton there, animatronic. That's a big thing now, too. People are like, I don't want some static display there. I want something that moves. So you like go to Home Depot and they have like the giant 13-foot Jack Skellington. Or Target is killing the game with Lewis. Just based on their sales figures.
I am not a jack-o'-lantern. My name is Lewis.
I wonder who did the
So
voice
he's a
for that.
Lewis O'Lantern?
Lewis O'Lantern. Maybe Jack-O' Lewis. I don't know. But if you were Jack-O' Lantern Target, it'll come up. You can still buy it online. But obviously people are already making Lewis shirts. And people are getting mad if they go to a Target and they don't have Lewis. Well, people, I was talking to somebody earlier today about Halloween, and I said, no one's lukewarm about Halloween. This person and I were very much simpatico on the we don't care about Halloween. This person I was talking to was actually
What band were you going to see open for another band?
Oh.
The person I was talking to was way more strident in their dislike of Halloween than me. Like, Gwen loves Halloween. So I'm like, cool, I'll go along with whatever, right? A decade back, we dressed up like the Shining Twins and blah, blah, blah. I've dressed up as things. If we're going to, I think we're going to a party this year, so I'll have to come up with something. That's fine. Person I was talking to wants nothing to do with it. His wife asked him to dress up. He says, absolutely not.
No, that's just a party pooper.
I want no part of it. Well, if he don't want to do it, why make somebody do something they don't want to do? My thought is, she likes it, it'll be fine.
At the party.
Nobody wants poop at the party.
That's why you should dress up and do that.
But no one is lukewarm about Halloween. You either love it or you hate it.
I'm kind of lukewarm about it.
Are you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say I'm pretty lukewarm. Like, I like it. It's fun, but it's not like
You wouldn't go to a party and dress up.
Yeah,
Yeah, I would.
Would you?
Yeah.
I've done it. The one year I
But
went.
I don't go like spend thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars. Like, I just do like a simple little costume. It's
I
fun.
can't convince Blake, Brian's daughter, who is 7, to get on board with this, but I want so badly for us to be the wedding scene in Beetlejuice, where Brian will be Beetlejuice and I'll be Lydia in that red dress. And then because Blake's the right height, she could wear that little Reverend Alien outfit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, that is the perfect family costume. And she is not having it at all. She wants to be a witch and a cat and something from Zombie High. But like for me, it was... I always would sit and hand out the candy with my dad. I was more of like the stay at the home.
I went out for a little while. Like, I stopped trick-or-treating when I was like 12. I'm like, I'm too old for this. But, yeah, I was more that way, too. I'd hand out the thing or whatever. We really whiffed, though, because a couple of years ago, like when our daughter was 2, Gwen was like, we should all dress up as ZZ Top. And I said, because, I mean, it would have been hilarious. All 3 of us with the beards and the thing. We didn't do it. Didn't get around to it. Didn't plan for it.
Now
whatever.
she's got too many other plans.
Too many plans.
Good luck.
Yeah, I know.
Blake was a fox last year. That was her costume.
What'd she say?
Inappropriate.
Sorry.
She said, nee, 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 nee.
No, but she wore that costume probably, I'm not exaggerating when I say more than 10 times to like birthday parties, and they had like a costume day at school, and like she was in that costume twice a week for the entire month of October.
She wanted to get her dad's money's worth out of it.
But she wanted the full face paint done every single time. So it was like every weekend.
Otherwise, she didn't look like an idiot.
That's exactly. I was like, Blake, we don't have to do the full face. Yeah, I need a whole face. So you're sitting there because it's not
like a chore every time.
It's not like a quick face paint. It was like the whiskers and the eyes and the makeup and the freckles and then.
You didn't have a face painter on retainer?
We should have.
You got a stencil. Just airbrush it on there.
Airbrush it.
Close your eyes.
Closed.
Yeah.
Now don't open them. Whatever you do.
Do you guys decorate for Halloween? Oh, Bill, you live in a condo.
She puts stuff
No,
out.
no.
Yeah, Gwen puts stuff out.
I do decorate around Christmas, though. Like last year, I had a Christmas tree and stockings up, and I went all out for Christmas. But I don't
all
really do-
out, or you had a Christmas tree and stockings? Like, do
I
you?
had a little train going around the bottom of my tree.
He's
Yeah.
a train guy. All the stockings at his place are on the pool table. Yeah!
God.
All right, man.
I have sex.
Did you get it?
I get it.
He does. All right. Hey, do you want to talk to Mary Santorum? You know, I have a feeling that she has no idea. I have to assume she has no idea that Mary's actually here because it's rare that Mary's here on a Friday. So she normally calls when Mary's gone. And I almost don't have the heart to tell her when I pick her up. Let me give you some money first. It's $1,000. Every one of these keywords has got $1,000. About 30 past every hour, you got a shot to grab some quiche. So I hope you win. Good luck.
This is your chance to bet with the Buzzard bookie and win $1,000 now. Enter this nationwide keyword at WMMS.com. Bank. That's bank. Enter it now at WMMS.com.
Hello.
Hello, Alan. This is Mary Santorum.
Wow, you sound really, really excited, ready for the weekend. You sound like you're on top of the world.
I am, Alan. Thank you for taking my call. I just want to tell you I had a wonderful time on the Fandango cruise.
Right. I guess Mary Santorum was on the floating Fandango cruise, and I didn't know it. She was moving through the crowd undetected. And
Alan,
I would have loved to have met you.
Alan, it was so nice to meet all of my adoring fans, but I was especially excited to finally meet Miss Mary Santora. Oh, my God, she is so beautiful. I wish I was half the woman she is. Literally.
So you were crossing the streams there on the Fandango then?
Yes, it was a blast. Alan, I was getting a tour of the boat when the captain heard a rhythmic bang, bang, banging sound and was concerned that we might have struck something.
Uh-huh. Well, what did that turn out to be?
Well, Alan, it was actually determined the sound was a couple having sex in the bathroom.
Right, I remember that. We caught 2 people porking it out in the loo. And I was on the mic and happened to tell everybody. We had a good larf over it.
Yeah, well, Alan, as they say, loose lips sink ships.
Yes, they do say that sometimes.
I've heard that.
Who is they who says loose lips sink ships? I don't know that I've ever heard
You know
it.
them.
Loose lips sink ships.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I have heard that, yes. Okay, what else?
Alan, I also want to say hello to my favorite comic in the world, Mr. Bill Squire. Hello, Bill.
Hi, Mary Santorum.
Bill, remember when I got the Bam Bam tattoo on my arm a few months ago?
Sure.
Well, I went last weekend to get your name added to it, but there must have been some miscommunication with the tattoo artist because instead of writing your name Bill Squire, he wrote Bill Squire.
Oh, no.
An apostrophe and everything?
Oh,
Yeah, I sent a picture to Alan. Maybe he can send it to you.
oh boy. Let me send that to Bill. It's very exciting.
And that's why you don't go to use a Groupon to get a tattoo.
Uh-huh.
Alan, as you know, I do a lot of stand-up with my comedic troupe, the Bombers, okay?
I am aware of this, yes.
But this weekend, we're performing at a church in Satan's Jizz, Louisiana.
I think that's St. Inges, isn't it? It's like it's an actual town. I don't know that it's pronounced Satan's Jizz.
Yeah, St. Inges Jizz. St.
Yeah, okay,
Inges,
right.
Alan.
Yeah, St. Inges or something like that. Right, I've heard of it.
Alan, every time I'm in a church, it reminds me of when I was a young altar boy. I loved it. I don't know what everybody's complaining about.
Right. Well, I do. If you'll recall, there were countless stories of sexual abuse and sodomy and, that kind of stuff.
What? That was the best part, Alan.
Right, okay.
Alan, let's just say I'm no Virgin Mary.
Well, no Virgin Mary Santorum, right. Oh, I'm like crying over here. All right, well, listen, best of luck in Satan's Jizz.
Thank you for taking my call and letting me perform my craft. I appreciate it. And FYI, me and the Bombers will be performing at the Geauga Theater tonight. There was a last-minute cancellation.
All right, thank you. There's Mary Santorum checking in, always pleased to, wow, how about that?
Yeah, that's fun.
Wow, shots fired.
Whatever.
Making fun of your cancellation over
Jizz.
there. Satan's Jizz, Louisiana.
Makeup gig next week in Twinsburg on Saturday. If you're out that
Sassy.
way.
Painting faces or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, Sassy's
oh, not
for
that
the-
kind of
It's
makeup.
not, makeup.
Oh, I see. Like a make good date.
Yes.
What is it out there at the same theater?
No, this is at Sassy's in Twinsburg.
Sassy's.
Ooh, it's only a 65-seat place, so make sure you grab tickets.
Is that a restaurant bar? Is that a venue? What
don't
is
know.
it?
It's a bar.
You
There you
don't
go.
know
It's a
never been
bar
there.
with
where you're going to. Bill's perform there.
Yeah, it's a bar with a nice stage and it's a good setup and great ownership and good food.
But
Good
Mary
place.
didn't know what it was?
No.
She trusts the people that booked it.
Yeah, they booked it and said, come to this place for this amount of money. I said, that sounds like I should do that.
It's in the Twinsburg Plaza.
Yeah.
All right. And Bill co-signs on this place.
Yeah, I did it back in April, I believe. April or early May, something like that.
All right.
It was fun. Good time.
They have a good sound system?
Yeah.
Do they have an LCD sound system?
LCD.
No.
Oh.
I don't think that's a
North
thing.
America.
They have an LSD sound
You don't
system.
think that's a thing?
No.
Oh.
She's not hip.
All right. she's not hip
I'm
like we
not.
are. All right.
Apparently.
All right.
Apparently.
Poundcake, when Mary Santorum calls, is she giving you a hard time?
No, why?
Oh, I'm just checking. Just want to make sure that she was
Not a dumb bitch.
I just want to make sure that she was at least being polite to you and.
Always.
Okay, good.
She's
That's good.
very almost hurts my ears almost because she's like, hello.
She is very, very loud.
I'm like, oh
She
my
comes with
goodness,
the-
man, it's Friday.
I would like to see her perform with her comedic troupe, the Bombers, one of these days. But... Hello.
Hello, Bill.
Oh, hey. Who's this?
Bill, hello.
Oh, is this Mary Santorum again?
I don't know who that is, Bill.
She was just on the phone.
Who?
All right, who cares? Who's this?
Bill, it's Wilhelmina.
Oh, hey, I haven't heard from you in a while. How you been?
Can you hear me, Bill?
I can hear you. That's better.
My phone's a little weird.
No, it's cool.
All right.
That's better now.
I'm on my Chick-fil-A mobile, Bill. I haven't talked to you in a while. Are you all right?
I'm great. I'm
I
doing
was-
good.
I was listening, Bill, and you said that you were all alone again, Bill.
I'm alone, but I'm not lonely. I'm doing. I'm just doing my own thing. It's good.
I know what that means. Masturbation.
Yeah, there's some of that.
There's some masturbation going on.
I mean, that happens even when I have a significant other.
I just learned what that was.
Really?
Yes.
Have you tried it?
Well, I had been doing it. I didn't know there was a word for it.
Oh, really? What'd you call it before you learned the word masturbation?
I called it the baseball bat smooshy time.
Do you use a baseball bat when you do it?
I mean, it's a little nicer than that if you call a Louisville Slugger just a baseball bat, Bill.
Which end?
Both. I use it sideways, Bill.
That's what I was afraid of.
Nah, I'm just kidding, Bill. I'm kidding.
Like the ring
But I
clear.
didn't know there was a word for it.
Well, now you know. It's masturbation. It's where you please yourself.
Lord God, Bill, stop. You're just kidding around. I know. I know. But I just wanted to make sure you're okay, Bill, because I heard you saying, I'm alone. I'm going to try to do your voice, Bill. I'm alone. And I was like, is that pretty good?
It's pretty good.
All right, good. I've been working on I've been listening, Bill. You know I listen.
I know. Do you do the Louisville Slugger dance or whatever you called it when you're listening?
The smooshy?
Yeah.
When I'm listening? No, I like to set the scene, Bill.
What's the scene you
You
said?
know, we ladies, we take our time.
Mm-hmm.
And it takes a long time.
How long does it take you?
Last night I tried it again. It took me 4 hours and 12 minutes.
But you got there? You finished?
I never finished, Bill.
Oh.
I just gave up. Never finished.
Did your bat warp or something?
Well, I lost it. I don't know where it ended up. That's the problem, Bill.
Yeah, that's definitely a problem. You should probably go
Oh, my gosh.
get that looked at or something. You don't want to be losing baseball bats up there.
I know. It's probably under the couch or something.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
not worried about it.
All right. It's not like that game where you try and move your hands to the top and it just
No,
disappeared.
I don't know what that is.
Don't worry about it.
All right. What do you use?
Just my hands.
Just your hand?
Yeah.
Both? So you're doing the bat thing too?
Yeah, I
Just not with a
like I'm
bat.
trying to start a fire, just rolling it around in there.
Oh my gosh, Bill. All right. Hey, can I do my impression of you of what I think it sounds like?
Yes.
I'm gonna try to start a fire. Does that sound like you, Bill?
Exactly.
All
Like
right, good.
this is a new level to Wilhelmina that I really enjoy,
just wanted to
even though it's kind of insulting.
I don't mean to insult you, Bill.
No, it's okay.
I'm a
It's
fan of
okay.
your
It's
work.
good. It's fun. Do it one more time.
I can't do it, Bill. I can't do it on command. I'm shy now. Anywho, I heard you say you were alone. I want to make sure you're all right.
I'm okay. I'm doing great. Like I said, I'm alone. I'm not lonely.
I'm always thinking of you, Bill. I'm always listening.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as you're okay, I'll check in with you again later on.
Oh, yeah. All right, bye. Don't get a splinter.
It's aluminum.
The aluminum Louisville Slugger.
Apparently.
What?
Don't worry about it.
I had to go-
Nailed the impression.
I had to go to the bathroom. so.
It's not very professional to go to the bathroom in the middle of a segment, but okay.
You're on the show.
Listen, oh God, I was doing my pre-show plot,
Yeah.
and somebody, this before the show, obviously, and somebody runs into the men's room
Yeah.
and to the urinal and goes, oh, oh, like that. Like the kind of thing where you feel like somebody just
You're not just
made
doing
it.
an impression of me, are you?
No, what?
Sorry, I had
No.
a fruit punch. I had a fountain drink.
That wasn't a fountain
I
drink.
had a fountain drink when I was going to get pizza. It
No,
kinda
you
ran
weren't
through
here
me.
yet. No, you weren't here yet. But it was the kind of noise you would make if you just made it and you were planning on, you're finna burst, right? So you're standing there for like 5 minutes. This guy was done so fast.
Yeah, he got
I
it
was
all
like,
out.
what? No, but I was like, how are you that ready to burst
but have a short pee.
Yeah.
Maybe he's got a large urethra and it just comes out like a horse.
Oh, God.
I'm a guy that dances.
Like you
if
spilled a cup of water out of a pint glass and just comes out all at once.
If I really have to pee, I'm in there jumping from one leg to the other at the urinal. I'm like, oh my gosh, I had to pee so bad. There's only been a couple times where I was like, I'm going to
But the
pee
noises.
myself.
He was like, like literally, I heard the door slam open, and then through the little slit in the stall, I see this dude and the bathroom's not that big, but I could tell running to the urinal.
Yeah, they pee real bad.
Wow, it happens.
There was one time I was driving to Chicago, and Alan, you'll be familiar with this. It was like the last exit before you get to Chicago. So it's like, I think that might be like Gary, Indiana or something.
Okay.
I was driving, up. And I was like, I think I can. Oh, no, I was driving to Wisconsin, so I had to drive through Chicago. That's what it was. So it was like, I can either pee now or I can wait till I get on the other side of Chicago. And I was like, you know what? I don't really have to go that bad. I'll just wait until I get past Chicago traffic. And it was like another 2
I was
hours.
gonna say you sat there for 2.5 hours.
Dude,
Yeah,
it was like
that's
another
right.
2 hours because it was like, oh,
Never
this is
put off peeing.
20 miles or whatever. It wasn't a lot. I was like, I'll be fine. I just got to get on the other side of the city and then I'll
That was
pull
gonna
over.
be like 15, 20
I
minutes.
really thought it was going to be like half hour max. It was like 2 hours. And when I pulled into the Starbucks, I was going to burst. Like I already had my pants fully
And that's the one
unbuttoned
that
and zipped.
I know what Starbucks you went to because that one's like
It's like right off
it's
the
right
thing.
off the thing.
Yeah.
And it, like you said, it is like 15, 20 miles. It's not far.
It's not far, but I had my
I hated
pants
driving through Chicago.
unbuttoned and unzipped because I was like, any amount of pressure on my bladder and I'm going to pee in my pants. Like I've never felt relief like I felt. And I timed it because I knew it was going to be a lot. I peed for like over a minute straight, which doesn't sound like that much time.
It's a long time.
You should sell
But for
that.
the stream just to go for that long, it was
Oh, you
like a
should've,
minute and 40.
recorded it.
No, I just
The
timed
sound.
it.
And thing is, girls, you never know what you're gonna see when you walk into a stall. Like men, it could be gross or whatever. All we gotta do is pee into like a hole or a wall or whatever. Girls have to sit or hover.
Yeah.
So if you have to pee that bad, you're not thinking
Oh,
about
I
what's
plopped
gonna.
all the way down.
So you
I
didn't even lay
wasn't
anything
even-
down on the
Working
seat?
them quads.
No, I didn't have time. I was
Just had to go.
Why
yeah.
don't you just squat?
I think Alan has audio of Mary's relief noises when she took that pee. Was it hot?
It's not far off, honestly.
Those were Mary's relief noises. Mm-hmm. Got it all over the floor.
Everywhere.
Yeah. I have to take a break here. If you're on hold, I'll grab you on the way back. 35192 if you want to shoot me a text. We got the Bill Squire Friday Get Down on the way. It's how we officially begin the weekend around these parts, and we'll be back.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS and everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app.